What's good, everyone? It's Tim, also known as mtgmeurlin, and if you're not chronically online like I am, you might not know that only a few days ago the Commander format was changed forever. 4 cards were banned in Monday's BNR announcement, 3 competitive staples in Dockside Extortionist, Jeweled Lotus, and Mana Crypt, and the big bad bird himself, Nadu Winged Wisdom, was also banned. Now, whatever your stance is on the changes is your business, and I'm not here to tell you how to feel about it. What I am here to do is to tell you what effect the bans have had on the decks that I personally play. First of all is my baby, Reanimator Yuriko. These bans actually don't hit Yuriko all that much, in fact. Many Yuriko pilots have talked about cutting Soul Ring because we're so color hungry that it just doesn't do much for us, so losing Mana Crypt isn't as big of a blow to us as it is to the rest of the format. But the bans might actually be a net positive for us, as everyone else slowing down only makes our game plan better. I was running Crypt in the deck, so I swapped it out for another enabler. For now I have Fairy Dream Thief in that slot, but I haven't really settled on what I want exactly, so I'm going to test it out and see how I feel. My Is It Pirates deck that was playing 3 of the banned cards took a very big hit to it. Turn 1 Malcolms are just near impossible now, and with that I decided now would be a pretty good time to return to Teamer Pirates, using Dorks to kind of shore up the fast mana loss. Obviously it's not as fast as before, but I've enjoyed the test games I've played and the goldfishes with it, so we'll see where it goes from here with more games, and hopefully it'll do better. And lastly, Tameshi, Azorius Control, had a slightly bigger shakeup. As originally a hard control deck, I've shifted it to be a little more proactive, and the bans that actually happened recently don't hurt the deck as much as I thought it would. Since we really don't want to be playing our commander with no support, losing Jeweled Lotus isn't that bad for us, and while Mana Crypt does hurt as it helps us accelerate to some of our larger artifacts and enchantments, we can make up for that with a little bit of interaction and silence effects, as well as some things to kind of control the game a little longer in the early game to let us explode in the late game. Now you might have heard me say finally. Unfortunately, I think I'm going to stick with those 3 decks as my normal rotation of decks. Tamiyo is still built, but I've decided that the list is going to be put on the shelf for now. I love the deck, I've enjoyed everything that I've played with it and all the games that I've won with it. It's been a lot of fun, but I think I'm just going to take a step back, keep handling my 3 that I really enjoy the most. And who knows, I might come back to Tamiyo in the future when there's more sets have been released and more cards have been printed that might help out her game plan. Overall, the changes to my decks weren't the biggest, and all my decks with a few adjustments are pretty much ready to play in the new cEDH meta. I look forward to seeing a Bruise pop up going forward, but really that's all I have for you guys. Just a real short one, just to kind of tell you that my decks are all slightly adjusted, and that I don't think the ban was as bad as everyone makes it seem. We will adjust, and we'll keep it moving just like we always have. If you want to check out the updated deck list, I'll have them linked down below. Thank you for watching, and be easy.